have is the Roadrunner. This thing spawns in deserts and badlands. It will run around the desert rapidly, and it will attack and kill any rattlesnakes it finds. Tarantula hawks are scared of Roadrunners. They drop feathers in Roadrunner feathers, and they can be bred with magnets. Then we have the Gazelle, which spawn in large herds in savannas. If one gazelle is attacked, the entire herd will flee. They are very fast and are able to outrun most predators that attack them. They drop gazelle horns, and they can be bred with acacia blossoms. Then we have the fly, which is found commonly in most biomes in the overworld. It is attracted to dead and dying things. It can be found chasing and biting zombies to within one heart. They drop maggots and can be bred with rotten flesh. If a fly somehow enters the nether, it will turn into a crimson mosquito. And we have the hummingbird, which spawn in flower forests, sunflower plains, and jungles. They have 3 variants. They pollinate flowers even better than bees do, and they are the fastest mob in the mod. If you want to breed them, you can do so with flowers. Then we have the blobfish, which spawn in deep oceans. They are naturally gray fish, however, they become pink blobs if they are under less than 10 blocks of water pressure. Right-clicking them with a slime ball allows them to survive on the land. They can be caught in a bucket if it's full of water, and they drop themselves when slain. And we have the seal, which spawn on beaches and icebergs. They often bask and will be found sleeping on sand or ice. They are very fast in water. They can outspeed most things except for orca whales. If one seal is attacked, the whole pod will try to flee to the water. If you feed a basking seal 3 fish, it will trade you something from the ocean. Bred with lobster tails. Then we have the cockroach, which are found underground and they avoid light, including place torches. They often produce ootheca, which are egg cases filled with multiple roach nymphs. They can be fed bread or sugar to make them more comfortable around the player. They will eat any dropped food item. They can be covered with mimic cream from a mimic cube for a special texture. They have a natural fondness for maracas. They are the prey of cave centipedes, and when gravely injured, they can lose their head, although this doesn't seem to affect them very much. On death, they'll drop cockroach wing fragments. Then we have the shoebill, which is a strange bird that spawns in swamps. They'll fly away when attacked. They spend their time fishing in the water, and will occasionally produce bycatch. They can be fed crocodile eggs to increase their lure, and blobfish to increase their luck. They cannot be bred by people as they are too afraid. However, they will attack baby crocodiles and turtles as they are part of their natural diet. Finally, for the real-world passive mobs, we have the mimic octopus. This will spawn in warm oceans and can camouflage into their surroundings. They can be tamed with lobster tails and be commanded to stay, follow, or wander. On death, they'll drop ink sacs. They can follow you onto land, although they will need to be moisturized with slime balls to prevent from drying out. Right-clicking them with an ink sac will prevent them from changing color. You can feed it prismarine shards to make it look like a guardian. Pufferfish to become a pufferfish. Or gunpowder for a creeper. If it's fed mimic cream, it can mimic the attacks of the mob it's turned into when it's defending itself or a player. Next we have the Seagull, which will spawn on beaches. It will steal food items if they are in your hand or even in your hotbar. It will pick up and eat food on the ground. It can steal or eat food once every 1 to 3 minutes. However, these birds aren't just pests. If you have a treasure map in your offhand and toss a lobster tail on the ground, The seagull will eat the lobster tail and then sit directly above the buried treasure, making it easier for you to find. It can be bred with raw cod and can be named Wingle for a special Easter egg skin.